from the front office perspective and someone who's been in these negotiations and these talks before, what is it like when you're talking with a player of Tom Brady's caliber?
Yeah, you really have to be systematic. It was a little bit how we approached Brett Favre. We wanted to make sure that we took care of the whole ecosystem. And what I mean by that, Nicole, is personally, professionally, off days. And I think Bruce Arians is the right guy at the right time in Tom Brady's career. And what I mean by that, most teams have Tuesdays off, Nicole. Well, Monday, if you're Tom Brady, you're 43, you may want to rehab on your own. You may want to go see your children. Reportedly, he may be moving someplace else in the Northeast. So if he could fly out on Sunday night and then come back to Tampa Bay late Tuesday night or Wednesday, that's going to appeal to somebody who's 43 years old. So I think it's really not just what you're going to see on Sunday, but I think it's a much bigger picture. Does he have a special chiropractor? You know, we know a lot about the whole TB12 methodology. Are they going to allow them to come into the facility? I know it sounds like a little thing, but when we were trying to recruit Brett Favre, we found that a lot of little things added up to a victory for us, and I'm sure it was the same approach. And some of the commonalities here, Tom Moore is on the staff. He's an old veteran coach. Clyde Christensen, a very talented quarterback coach. Those guys coach Peyton Manning, and I am sure at some point, icon to icon, Tom Brady's talking to Peyton Manning, hey, tell me about Coach Christensen, tell me about Coach Moore. So as this came together, it makes a lot of sense.
The numbers, the pedigree, we don't need to tell you what Tom Brady brings to the teams in terms of championships and passing yards and things like that. What does he bring to that team in terms of leadership?
Oh, he is absolutely everything. He will raise the bar. If somebody is overweight, if there's any fines, he will hold them accountable. And Nicole, there's nothing better than player-led leadership. And that is really one of the most effective things he has. We have seen countless players who have had bumps in the road in their careers. Randy Moss, Corey Dillon. They go up to New England under this guy and they excel. So that defense was very underrated last year. Over the last 8 games, they were top 10. Todd Bowles did a great job. So you have a young, ascending defense, and you have somebody here in Tom Brady that not only is going to be good on the field, but he's going to bring law and order. It's such a force multiplier in so many ways for Tampa Bay.
One of the things that we've talked about for a number of seasons now is the fact that Tom Brady and the breakdown in New England is perhaps the fact that he felt he wasn't getting the support around him. So how does the Bucs organization go about now making sure that they're giving him exactly what he needs at this point in his career?
Nicole, that's a great point. I think it's 2 ways. One is like, hey, you're walking into really a tailor-made system. They got 2 really good receivers in Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, 2 good tight ends, what he likes to do in Cam Brate and O.J. Howard. More importantly, the conversation is a lot like this. Hey, Tom, come on in. We are partners. We're going to stand shoulder to shoulder. If we feel we need an offensive tackle, we're going to commit to you that in our top 3 rounds, we're going to draft one. So we're going to go through this together. There are going to be other unexpected opportunities. When you get an icon like this, I promise you, a week from now, Nicole, 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about other players that are going to want to come play in Tampa. And I'm sure what they're saying is, hey, we're going to have great lines of communication. We'll have open discussion, and you're not going to have final say on the roster, but you'll have input.
It's easy to say you've got a team like Tampa that was 7-9 last season, but a number of those losses came by single digits. It's easy to look at them and say, you get Tom Brady, you are suddenly a Super Bowl contender. How high is the ceiling, though, for this team now that they've got this guy?
I think it's really high, and I think the NFC South just got fascinating. You got Drew Brees, obviously a Hall of Famer, Matt Ryan, a really elite quarterback, and this guy, and oh, by the way, Carolina's on the verge of signing Teddy Bridgewater. All he was 5-0 last year. So, but when you pair Tom Brady, those skill players, and a young ascending defense with Todd Bowles, why not Tampa Bay? That sounded crazy 6 hours ago, but why not them?
Well, it sounded crazy this morning when Tom Brady said he was going to leave the Patriots, Kevin, but that is the case, and now it looks like the landing spot for Tom Brady is in Tampa Bay.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.